to the move.
If I was to ask you to think about something tonight, and make a mental list of the top 3 issues or problems or things in your life that are negative, could you make a mental list? 1, 2, 3. Just say 3 things. Now, they may be things in your family, it might be at school, might be something that you're afraid of, or something in your future, or maybe it's just something that has just happened whilst you're at camp. Even small problems can be really frustrating. If you imagine a small problem called a mosquito, if something so small can irritate you, if you've ever been abroad where there are mosquitoes, they're very irritating because they do zzz consistently. And then they bite you. And their bites are so itchy for days. Has anybody ever been bitten by a mosquito? Well, small things can actually have a big irritation or a big effect on your life. So it doesn't matter whether your problems are small or big, these things that maybe you've written mentally in your list tonight are issues. And I think that another question that's really important that I think needs answering here tonight is, can God sort these problems tonight? That's a good question. Can God sort, whether they're little issues or big issues? Can God get you out of something that you can't get yourself out of? Is he bothered? That's the next question. Is God bothered enough about you tonight to actually do something about that list? Does he want to? Because if he is able to do it, it's another thing whether he wants to tonight. And I actually believe tonight that Jesus really wants to take that list and do something about it, to change it from something that's negative to something that's positive. Even the little things like the mosquito bites, I believe he wants to sort issues. I think he's 100% good, and there is nothing bad about him at all. But if you need, and this is the theme this week, if you need rescuing from some issues, some difficulties, some relationship issues, then the person who rescues you out of them, those issues, those problems, has to be stronger than your problems. He's got to be better than anybody else. And he's also got to be willing to do it. And Jesus is bigger than anything that you're faced or are facing. He is stronger than any issue. And he's got the I want to rescue you from whatever's going on in your life. If I can communicate anything tonight to each one of you, is that God really does have a plan. He really, really does. And his plan is not just to rescue you out of what you're in now, but to be your rescuer every day of your life. Because Jesus is the stronger one. And I believe that Jesus is here tonight to set everyone free from whatever their problems, whether they're directly the devil, or whether it's heartbreak, or whether it's some situation at home. Whatever it is, Jesus has come to set you free. This is our rescuer, Jesus. Jesus is the one who beat the power of the devil when he died on the cross. He broke the power of Satan. He rose again from the dead. Even death is defeated by Jesus. There's no enemy that isn't broken. And I believe that Jesus tonight has the power to stop tormenting thoughts that make you feel no good. I believe the devil, even if you're a Christian tonight, he communicates. He tries to put thoughts in your mind that you're no good. Anxious thoughts that you're worried about stuff. And as soon as you really worry about something, you know you can get depressed, even as a Christian. But Jesus has come to set us free from all the effects of sin and Satan and anything that goes wrong in our lives. I believe there's something in all of us that wants to be free. And the only place we find that freedom is at Jesus' feet. And the greatest freedom of yours and my life comes when we surrender everything to Jesus. Jesus is our rescuer. He'll do a miracle for you tonight. But the biggest miracle is when you make him not only your Savior or rescuer, but when you make him your Lord. Where you surrender the control of your life over to Jesus. And we're proud at Faith Camp of who Jesus is. We're not ashamed to tell you that he is the medicine you need. He is the answer you need. We're not ashamed to say that we have bowed our lives 100% to Jesus Christ. And I want to tell you, those who bow get free. Those who surrender receive Jesus on the inside and then can conquer the devil. And I want to tell you, we are here for such a time as this to see the enemy defeated, not just in our lives, but in our friends, in our schools, and in this nation. We're here to show that Jesus Christ is more powerful than any show, any magician, or superhuman person will ever do. And Jesus is good. When you invite him in, there's no one better.
Be the